You change your story, you change the game. Happy New Year, second day of 2025. How are your resolutions are going for you? The new you, the new me, the new year. Is those are working? And do you believe in resolutions? Or actually, let me ask you differently. Do you hold on your resolutions? Are you taking steps towards creating those resolutions to become reality? Or is something that is wishful thinking that you say to yourself, you promise to yourself every single day or every single year, and then the next couple of days, they're just going to wear off? Why is that so hard? The question comes, why it is so hard for us in general to keep holding on and working and staying with those resolutions and keep up the change and keep up with what we have promised, with the new things we started? The answer comes from neuroscience. When we give a different task to our brain than the one that is used to, guess what happens? Your brain is going to try to find excuses or things to literally hold you back, because it requires energy that your brain is not willing to consume. Most of the things that we do in a daily basis, like the old habits, are the habits that your brain doesn't consume any energy or very little energy because it's on autopilot. But everything else that comes with new things, which requires a lot of focus, a lot of attention, a lot of being in the present moment, all these things require a lot of energy from your brain to consume, which your brain doesn't like it. Consuming a lot of energy comes back to survival mode. When you consume a lot of energy in a daily basis with all these new tasks, it doesn't leave you too much energy when something happens, when hits the fan, and then you need all the energy left so you can get out of that to survive. That's why people cannot hold on their resolutions and actually last more than a week, then a couple of days, or even hopefully a month. That's where the problem is. Most of us, we know or we don't know a lot of these things, or we wonder, why can I do that? And it's this vicious circle. I put a resolution, I create something, then I maybe start doing it, I make that decision, but from here, not from here. And then you start doing it for a day or two or three, but then it wears it off, and your brain is going to convince you of maybe, sleep a little bit longer when you decide to wake up earlier. Or maybe you decide to go sleep earlier and wake up earlier to do a couple of things, to take care of you, to have time for you, or whatever, exercise, and your brain starts saying, maybe today not. Or maybe I did it all these 3 days, I need a break. Your brain is always going to try to find a way to get out of that because it's too much consumption of energy. And when you become aware of that, I have a tool for you. You can tell to your brain, stop. I'm choosing differently. The same one I said on the beginning, when you choose a different story, you will change your game. When you change your story that you say to yourself, that part of your brain that tells yourself, you tell to yourself that, maybe today I'm not going to exercise. I exercise every day until now. Or, just a little bit of sugar, or just a little bit of chocolate, or just today, and tomorrow I will go back to what I said I'm going to do. All these things are literally in that moment. Science says that takes 7 seconds until your brain kicks in before you have any chances to be able to change something. You pass the 7 seconds from the moment you have a thought, from the moment something comes up and you're not making a decision and take action right away on that, your brain is going to take you back to what it needs to take you back, which is your old self, which is not consuming so much energy. So on that 7 seconds, you have a moment to say stop to your brain. Literally, I say it out loud or in my head when I can and say stop. No, what is important to me? What do I really want? Why I'm deciding to don't eat chocolate, or like go to the gym or exercise, or put the phone down and not take it with me in the room. That was one of my resolutions, is to not take my phone with me in the room when I'm sleeping, before bedtime, and actually leave it on the table in the living room, and to be able to have a wind down with no electronics, and just maybe read a book, or just meditate, reflect, journal, spend time, quality time, talking and bonding with my partner, or whatever that is for me. And those are not easy, because your brain and your mind is stronger most of the time than your will. You cannot rely just on will. So for that, you need to have a big awareness of, my brain started talking with me again. So I said, stop. I'll hear you. I see that you want to take me back to that, but I choose differently. I choose to put that phone on the table, even everything tells me not to do it. Even all my worries, that because my brain and my mind is going to say, but tomorrow morning, what happens if your phone doesn't ring? It's far away. You're not going to know what's the time. All the excuses going to try to come up to tell you not to do what you pursue and what you really want to do. So be aware of that. And when you have that awareness, you can literally, in that couple of seconds, when you realize that your mind is trying to find excuses, say, stop. Stop. I choose differently. Stop to that thought. No. I promised to myself, and I keep my promises to me because I deserve it, and I'm going to put that phone on the table, or I'm not going to touch that chocolate. And it's okay. I know I've been working for 3-4 days, jogging or whatever that is, and then I'm going to do it today too, even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's a minute. Once you start it, you're going to do a little bit more than that. These tools, I know they're going to help you. The most important thing is to actually put them in practice. If you just listen what I'm saying to you and you're not actually taking action towards it, those are just going to be information that comes in and comes out the other way, and nothing stick with it. And then don't wonder why your resolutions are out the door on the first week of January. So I hope this helps you. As in my own journey on sticking with this, I promise in front of you to find my ways to keep me accountable. And also, I hope you keep me accountable on this, maybe in a month or a week or 2 weeks from now, when you ask me, how are your resolutions? How your goals are going? Because that's what it is. Accountability is the second step. Before action is the first step, and accountability is the second step on actually creating what you really, the goals and the things you really wanted for this year. So thank you so much for watching. Big hugs to you. If you didn't subscribe yet, please subscribe right there. Hit the subscribe button and help me to continue to create this content for you, as I'm sharing my own journey, on my own experience with you, on your creation of your journey and your life. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, you know the deal. Live your life like it's truly, truly yours. Bye-bye.